And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Lee. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. We'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. That's caught. It's Perkins. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around. And
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And that will give them the lead now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Ware. Catch made on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Back's got it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Throw down coming up after that running play. It's an option look. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Oh, a reverse. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Dropping back. It's Ware. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, midshipman. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has it, off and running. Touchdown, Navy. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Second down coming up.
And As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the Cavaliers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35. Picks up a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Caught behind the line. It's Perkins. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Virginia. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but Nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. Navy offense back out onto the field now. Single back takes the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Back to pass. It's Ware. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. To throw, it's Van Buren. Caught by the receiver. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Hunt with room to run. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Virginia.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. In the final seconds, one swing of the leg for the win. And it's good! They will walk it off with that chip shot. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.